We're going for a road trip. We're leaving Corsicana, Texas and headed to Marble Falls, and road trip time. On One Man Garage. They put a bunch of the damn windmills over here. That's all over the place. Not a real big fan of that. I mean, I guess if they work, but I'm pretty sure they get government subsidies of tax dollars to pay to make energy that they sell back to us, so we're getting double shaft. Well, we are in McGregor, Texas. Been driving right at about an hour and a half, and we're gonna whip into the little cafe over here, the coffee shop cafe. Very popular stop. Even old George W. Bush comes here, and Ted Nugent. See how it goes. Always a nice stop when you're passing by on 84. It's got me some to-go bacon and sausage and coffee toast so I can eat. Got a long way to go. It starts getting scenic when you get west towards Gatesville. It's starting to get a little bit of hills and a lot of nice trees, and get into the deer hunting countries areas. Already coming down our first big hill drop. Of course, can't really tell on the phone. That's why I like driving this way. Not much traffic and good scenery. Check out the Studebaker. Very cool. Gatesville's a pretty cool town. Has a pretty cool downtown, and the Leon River flows by. And then you have the beautiful three crosses representing Christ and the other two, and the mountain. Come up the backside hill, and we're going to take Farm to Market 116 as a diagonal cut across and go through Pidcoke and Topsy to take us to Land Passes as we skirt along the edge of Fort Hood. I just had come back that way the other day, and it's really scenic, no traffic, and anyway, it cuts out some miles too, so it's efficient. So it should be turning off here shortly. Yeah, already getting pretty scenic. They're on Farm 16. Headed towards Pidcoke. Yeah, definitely a really nice day for a cruise. We're rolling into Pidcoke right after crossing Cowhouse Creek. This area was settled by an English reverend, his family that moved here in the 1850s. To make a settlement in this area, and of course it died off, and Fort Hood took a lot of the property. Not much here, some old dilapidated buildings and a few homes, churches, very little left. But now we're off to Topsy, named after a mule. We're on Farm Road 580 now. It'll take us all the way to Land Passes. It's pretty great, just gotta say. Man, there's all these limestone deep cut creeks and just all kinds of stuff I love out here. Cedar trees, and it's not muddy, just the ground is like gravel, limestone. So I always kind of wished I lived somewhere like that where I wouldn't have any mud problems. Not for me. We're staying where we're at. Are we already in Topsy? I think we are. Yep, that was it. It's over. Rolling into Land Passes, Texas. Already passed several hot rod shops with like old rods, cars, 30s, 40s, 50s. Apparently there's a lot of car folks down this way. See what I'm mean? Check out this place. Martin's Rod Custom. Got some cool stuff. Getting on to US 281. I kind of consider this the Texas Mother Road of the hill country in central Texas. Great traveling road north and south. Pretty nice old little Ford there here in Burnett, Texas. Right at 3 hours since we left the house. Making pretty good time. And I call that a nice old Ford, and that was a Dodge. Whoopsies. Apologies to the Dodge. Well, we're already rolling into Marble Falls, only 3 hours and 15 minutes from leaving the house this morning. That's pretty good, I'd say. I'll have to show you the better stuff in a minute. It'd be pretty easy to fall in love with this town of Marble Falls and want to, you'd probably want to live here compared to other parts of Texas. Wouldn't be as scenic. I mean, this place lists to be under 7,000 population. I mean, it's a tourist spot, of course, but it's west of Austin. Except for the lake here on the river, it does have water in it. It's not dried up like Travis downstream on the same river. It's all low right now, but check it out. Real nice. Can't really see that side very well, but you get the idea. Anyway, this place is pretty sweet. We're going to do another drive-by. I turned around because I've got extra time to stick around over here today. Isn't that pretty sweet? Boy, it'd be nice to be on the water today. I spy a 55 Pontiac, I think. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Just happened to spot that. Oh, good girl. Look, a tractor. This is just an old Plymouth. I stopped for a minute, tried to go to some stores, but they weren't open. Special Deluxe. The famous Texas pie stop, the Blue Bonnet Cafe, but we're not going in today. Not really hungry. That's for the wife to go to. There it is. Always stop by when you can. There's the front of the Plymouth. Just gonna get back in the truck and head towards Spicewood. We're only 5 miles out of our turn to work our way through a state park to get to the church camp. So we're picking up some of our youth Cowboy Church Annis. Man, that's what the trip was for. I just made it sightseeing along the way, that's all. Check out this colossal barn distribution center. It's really cool. The Pedernales is really low. Everybody's boats are on the ground, the boathouses. Yikes. We're on Pace Bend Road, which is up High Ridge above the Pedernales as we approach the camp. Pretty cool, a lot of neat houses up here in the mountains. A lot of them got overlooks over the water, which would be to my left. And I think we've got 5 miles to go to get to camp. Well, we're rolling up here at Pace Bend Park. People are stuck to get in. So we're in the park. Got to wind through the state park to get to the church camp. But here at the state park, just about every turnoff to campsite is, I guess they're all primitive campings, closed because of the low water and lack of staff or something. I saw some deer when I left when I dropped off kids on Monday. But looks like a pretty nice place. Maybe come back sometime when it's fully open. kind of wish I could drive down some of those little side roads so I could look over the water better. And it's blue, let me tell you. It ain't muddy like that Trinity River back home. Hope y'all really enjoyed watching the bird crap stains on my windshield today. I did just buy some fluid for the windshield washer though. But, you know, just keeping it real, keeping it lazy. I don't know if y'all be able to see any of the water or not. It's out there. Just try to peek through the trees. There you go. Hoping for a little break in the trees. I guess not. We've arrived at Highland Lakes Camp.